Hi, welcome to EduInspire channel. Today in English grammar, we will talk about parts of speech. But before we go into detail, we will discuss the definition of parts of speech. Words which are frequently used in speech or writing are called parts of speech. There are 9 parts of speech. We will discuss each part one by one with examples. The first part is noun, a word used to name a person, place, thing, an idea, or a quality of mind is called noun. For example, Mother Teresa was a social worker. India is a subcontinent. In the first example, Mother Teresa is underlined because it is the name of the person. And in the second example, India is underlined because it is the name of the country. The second part is pronoun. Words which are used in the place of noun is called pronoun. For example, I visited Delhi. This is the capital of India. Prashant is my friend. He is very kind person. In this in the first example, this is underlined because it is talking about Delhi. In the second example, he is underlined because it represents the person, that is Prashant. The third part of speech is verb. Words that are used to express actions, conditions, or existence is called verb. For example, I waited for Padma. She is healthy. In the first example, waited is underlined because it is showing the expression that the person waited for Padma. In the second example, is underlined because it is showing the expression that she is healthy. The next part is adjectives. A word used to describe or qualify nouns is called adjectives. For example, Hindi is a national language. We are entitled to fundamental rights. In the first example, national is underlined because it describes the language or a noun. In the second example, fundamental is underlined because it tells us about the rights. Now, our next part is adverb, a word used to express how, where, when, and why an action is performed is called adverbs. For example, they lived happily. She speaks English quite well. In the first example, happily is underlined, which is showing that a group of people is living happily. And in the second example, quite is underlined, which is showing that how girl speaks English. Our next part is prepositions, a word used to explain relationships between two grammatical words is called prepositions. For example, she is fond of me. They boasted about their wealth. In the first example, of is underlined, which is showing the relationship between adjective fond and the pronoun she. And in the second example, about is underlined because it shows the relationship between the verb boasted and the noun wealth. Our next part of speech is conjunctions, a word used to combine two words or a sentence is called conjunctions. For example, I visited Delhi and Agra last year. She will come today or tomorrow. In the first example, and is underlined and it is connecting two words, that is Delhi and Agra. In the same way, or is underlined in the second example, which is connecting the words today and tomorrow. Now, the next part of speech is interjections, A word used to express some sudden feeling is called interjections. For example, alas, superb, excellent, well done. Now, our last part of speech is articles. Word that goes before a noun is called articles. For example, a boy, a table, an hour, the sun, the earth. So, this how we use the articles. So, this is all about the parts of speech. In the upcoming videos, we will take each part separately and explain them in detail. Thank you for watching our video. I hope you like it and don't forget to subscribe our channel for more upcoming videos.